First point of the second half for Peels. He's got 13. Or 12, rather. 74-61, 13-point Cardinal lead. Peels again, got it. And again, we talked about how they stack the schedule so they can get battle-tested and battle-ready. Edwards on the fly, underneath to Hawkins. His layup is good. This ball game is over. 76-62, and Zeke is fouled by Cousinard.
You know, though, Brian, at 3 minutes left, only down 14. I've seen stranger things happen early season.
You know, and you have a point. 25 for Zeke. He's at the line now. Free throw here, good. 26 for Fazekas. 76-63, 3:03 left. Free throw number 2, good. Gives Zeke 27 on the night. That matches game-high honors with Hiram Edwards. And now against pressure, they give it to Jefferson, and Jefferson on the fly. Jefferson bounced out of bounds, Blazer ball.
You know, and you take into account here, Jefferson's got 4 fouls. You get him out of the game, 2:55 left. A lot of things can happen.
So Jefferson will come out in favor of Keyshawn Lewis. Jamar Adams also back in. 76-64. Blazers down 12, 2:55 left. They come into Braxton Miller. Miller waits for traffic to clear and trots it up. 2:50 remaining. Here's Miller. Bounce pass Zeke. Right corner 3. Oh, it stayed out. Rebound. Underneath it comes out to Edwards. Cardinals on the fly. Here comes Edwards all the way. Shoots it in and draws the foul. Oh, brother. 5-point swing. That shot by Zeke went halfway down and came back out. That foul is charged to Malcolm Reed. Hiram Edwards to shoot one. He's got 29 in the game. Oh, my gracious. That's okay. We got plenty more after this one, folks. Taylor 2 halves, as my partner Larry Babcock said. Free throw is good. 30 points for Hiram Edwards. And now against pressure, they come into Zeke. And Zeke spins away and comes out on the dribble. Shy of the timeline. Zeke comes across. Jump pass. Braxton Miller's 3. No. Rebound comes down to Trayvon Smith ahead to Hiram Edwards with 2:25 left. Edwards deep on the right wing. And a timeout called by the Cardinals. With 2:21 left, they'll make some quick substitutions. I'll tell you what, Babs, as disappointed as the second half has been for the Blazers, I'll say it again, you can pull a lot of positives from this and take it to Bar Reeve next Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, really, the easiest fix that they have is free throws.
Free throws, right.
You know, I mean, again, we've talked about this. We hit even half of the free throws. You know, you got a 2 to 4 point game.
Right. And with it being this early in the season and they identify that now, they can really work at it this week because they go see Bar Reeve. And talking to Donovan Garland, he doesn't see that particular game as a measuring stick. It's just one on the schedule on their way to Indianapolis.
Well, and like he said, you know, he told his guys, we don't care if we go 0-20.
Right.
All that matters is the tournament.
79-64. Here comes Edwards. Right down the lane, blocked by Peels, but a foul, and Peels is fouled out.
Blazer foul is on number 5.
They gave it to Hall.
Oh, they gave it to Hall.
Once again, if you didn't hear the announcements, we do have Papa John's pizzas available after the game at the exit. Hiram Edwards shooting 2.
Hiram Edwards shooting 2. 30 points on the night for Edwards. Free throw number 1. Got it. Adams and Trayvon Smith come back. 80-64. Cardinals by 16. This is the biggest lead of the night. A good test for the Blazers tonight. Edwards again. Got it. 32 points for Hiram Edwards. And now they come ahead to Peels. Peels on the drive. And Hawkins picked his pocket. What a play. Ahead to Edwards. This game is over now. 34 for Hiram Edwards. Peels tried to go one-on-one and got his pocket picked. And now a bounce pass to Peels. Underneath to Zeke. He missed the layup. No foul called there either. 1:55 left. 83-64. Here comes Cousinar right down the lane and shoots it in. Back comes the Blazers. Here's Kyron Miller's three. Good.
You know, Snowman, it looks like Zeke kind of tweaked something there on that attempted dunk.
Yeah. Here comes Hiram Edwards again, right down the lane. Missed the layup. Ball blocked. Is this foul on Peels? It is, and Peels is gone. Oh, gun it. Peels fouls out with 1:29 left.
That's 5 fouls on Peels, 5 fouls on Peels.
You know what? Peels played a good game tonight.
Yeah, he's got nothing to hang his head about.
No,
First night
none
out,
of these kids do.
You know,
First night out, none of these kids do.
again, for his 5th foul right there, is that a strong enough foul to make the call? Probably not.
Free throw no good. Score remains 85-67. We'll award our player of the game. After the game, we'll award our player of the game. Babs and I will have a few quick thoughts, and we'll wrap this up during a brief post-game show presented by Galveston's. Zeke claims the rebound off the second miss. Jump pass Miller in the right corner. Underneath Wilson. Back to Cameron Hall, who lays it in. 85-69, 1:18 left. And here comes Edwards again. Edwards on the fly. Edwards comes to a stop and pulls it back out with 1:10 left. Edwards on the drive, right down the lane and shoots it in. 36 for Hiram Edwards. Where did he come from in the second half? Here's Miller with a left corner three. Yep. 87-72.
Talked about Edwards being tired. Doesn't look like it this half, does
No,
it?
not at all. It looked like he was totally gassed in that first half, and he's been flying down the court in the second half. Let's go ahead and award our U.S. Tyrant Auto Player of the Game. Larry, who's our player of the game?
We're going to go with Zeke. I mean, he, just an outstanding game tonight, both defensively and offensively. First game out, I don't think that there's a better kid to award it to than him tonight. He played very, very well tonight. 26
for Zeke, along with 9 rebounds and 3 blocks. That's our U.S. Tyrant Auto Player of the Game, presented by U.S. Tyrant Auto, an official sponsor of the Arena Sports Network. U.S. Tyrant Auto of Gary, serving Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana since 1991. 55.1 left. And the one thing we'll pull from this game that the Blazers indeed will work on, they'll do it all season long, is free throws. It's a different game if they make half the ones that they miss. But a lot of positives you can pull from this game as well. And now the Blazers turn on the full court press. And they lob it into Hiram Edwards. Edwards with a lob pass low for Cousinar, trying to save it, and saves it to Miller. Kyron Miller stutter steps, runs into Jefferson, right down the lane, shoots it in, lead is 13. 87-74, a half a minute remaining. Larry and I will have it next week in Montgomery, Indiana, a rematch of the 1A state title against the Vikings of Bar Reeve. Edwards will pull it back out, and this will more than likely be your final score. Or maybe not. A foul called on Langston with 17.2 seconds remaining. And now the bench mob will come in for the Cardinals. 87-74. We'll have a brief chat with Donovan Garlitz after the game. Larry and I will be on the air next week at 10:30 Central Time, 11:30 Eastern Time from Montgomery, Indiana, with the rematch of the state final against Bar Reeve. I'm looking forward to that one, buddy.
It'd be a nice little road trip. Nice, early afternoon game.
Yep. 88-74, Cardinals by 14, 17.2 seconds remaining. Free throw number 2 is no good. Langston the rebound. Tommy Wilson with a throw ahead to Miller. Miller turns, had it blocked. Cameron Hall trying to pick it up and does. Kyron Miller's 3. Good! There you go, Kyron. So the score will be closer than it looks, but the Cardinals played a great second half, and so did the Blazers. They have to make their free throws. We've already dissected that, but other than that, it's the first game of the season, and again, a lot positive to pull from this, Larry.
Yeah, and if this is any indication how the year is going to go, Marquette is going to be just fine. You know, they played solid defense. You know, they got to work on 2 things. They got to work on the full court press and hitting their free throws.
It's the only things they got to work on, and again, they're minus Caleb Carnes, who is out with an injury. But at the same time, for them to hang with East Chicago like this, I'll take it.
Absolutely. Great game.
Our U.S. Tyrann player of the game is Ryan Fazekas, 26 points, 10 rebounds. And we are we going to pause? We're going to pause. Tony says take a pause. We'll do that. And actually, you know what? We're going to wrap this up here. And is he going to come up now?
Looks like Coach is coming up.
And he is. So we'll wait for him here. All right, we're being told to stay here, so we're going to stay here. Coach Garlitz is going to talk to his team, and then he's going to come talk to us briefly. Your final score, East Chicago 88, Marquette Catholic 77. This is Marquette Catholic Blazers basketball. The Flanagan Tire postgame show is next.
It's been a zoo of a week on the job. Why not get away to beautiful Michigan City and partake of locally renowned Washington Park Zoo? It awaits you, as does your restful room at the Clarion Inn, Michigan City. While you gaze at many animal wonders of the world, the great staff at Clarion Inn turn your lodging experience into a restful wonderland. And fuel up on our hot breakfast and heated pool to do it all over again. Clarion of Michigan City, 219-879-0311. The advent and advancement of the Internet has given rise to the number of choices available to insure your auto and home, many claiming to insure for less with less time doing so. But who do you trust to be there when you need them the most? It's good to know that General Insurance Services will be there, and they're much closer than you think. Let our independent insurance agent sit down with you and show you the service you deserve. General Insurance Services in Michigan City, 800-766-4478.
Have you heard the good news about a crazy dream based on a belief that positive breeds positive and that people want to read, hear, and watch stuff about good people? Have you heard the good news about a place you can go to enjoy positive, community-oriented information about the town, city, or region you live in and the people involved? Have you heard the good news about a place where you can celebrate what is right in the world, share it with your friends, family, and community, and neighbors at school, work, or place of worship, and have fun doing it? Well, there is such a place. That place is LaPorteCountyLife.com. LaPorteCountyLife.com is all about the positive, not the negative, bringing out the best and not the worst, and all about promoting positivity in your community. LaPorteCountyLife.com. Have you heard the good news?
Welcome back to the Barado Athletic Center in East Chicago, Indiana. This is the Flanagan Tire postgame report presented by Flanagan Tire of Michigan City. Larry Babcock, Brian Snow here with you. 88-77, the unfortunate final here in East Chicago, but as unfortunate as the final is, and talking to a few folks off the air, the score was not indicative of how close and how great this game was. Great game played by both teams. Yeah,
absolutely. You know, like I said, Marquette's got a lot of promise, you know, for the season, and for them to play a 4A team to an 11-point loss, they've got nothing to hang their heads on. You
Absolutely.
know, again, it's early in the year. Mistakes are going to happen. Free throws are going to be missed. You just get in the